gone?
What's up, guys? Ragnar and B here, streaming some Skyrim tonight. Finally returning to the game after a good long break. Well, like a week anyway. While I was down in San Diego for my employee exchange program with the gym. And yeah, about ready to actually load the game for real. Just kind of setting a couple more things up and then we're good after that. Anyway, here we are, episode 23 on our Skyrim playthrough, and I'm trying to remember where I left off last. Obviously, once I load up the game, I'll have my answer, but we got the mount. We went back to the College of Winterhold. I think I was making my way down towards Helgen to start the main quest line for Dragonborn. I think that's where we last left off, is as I was making my way down towards Helgen. So, bear with me for a moment while I check a couple things on my stream. Okay, everything looks good, I believe. Oh, I gotta turn the webcam itself on. There we go. Still in my work shirt, so I apologize for that. Okay. Pretty tired. Got up early today. Worked out. Oh, shit. Drank that too fast. No. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So this, I guess this isn't quite the save that I meant to load, but basically I was thinking I was going to use this home. I did mean to load a different save now that we're in here, because I did start a new mod. 10:28 and 46. Okay. I think this is more of where I meant to load the game just now, but basically there's a home called Falcon Roost that I am planning to use as our player base, home base, whichever you want to call it. Level 14. San Diego was pretty awesome for anyone tuning in. Got to do a bunch of cool stuff. Went to the zoo and with my girlfriend, that is. Went to the beach. Did some climbing at both gyms.
A little more around here, dear.
Iverstead. So we're at Iverstead. Okay. So we need to go south and then west to Helgen. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Horse.
So this is where I meant to pick up, and so we need to eat.
What else would you have me do?
But otherwise we're doing relatively okay. Some bread and some clam chowder and some water. Okay.
I know your sights are set beyond this town, but for now, while you're under our roof, I need you to pitch in a little more.
Cool.
Yes, Mother.
I don't know if I remember all my key bindings. I guess I do. Let's see. We got electricity, and then we got putrefy. Okay. Okay, and we're making our way towards Helgen. In Rainstorm. I did remember to turn up my graphics card before I started. See, we don't quite want to be heading to Riften, although I do think this is the correct way. It's not so much that we want to head towards Riften, but we're gonna make another turn at presumably the next intersection. So, talking about mods. Excuse me, sorry guys. Talking about mods, because we talk about mods a lot on this show here. This one mod I can show off is, I think it's called like improved roads, or like realistic, maybe it's like immersive roads. It's certainly in our list. I guess I don't remember what section it would be under. I think there is a whole section just dedicated to like immersion, and then like another section dedicated to like world graphics or something or other. But I definitely have a mod that's contributing to the appearance of these roads, and then I'm also under attack by a spider. There we go. Ooh, so he poisoned us. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, fucking spider's strong. Must be, I wonder if that's like a bigger than I think I'm pretty positive that's bigger than a regular spider, or else my poison would have killed it pretty quickly. Killed by a spider.
I need you to pitch in a little more around here, dear.
Let's try this again.
I hope I do the chores. What else would you have me do?
I know your sights are set beyond this town, but for now...
Iverstead looks like a pretty cool town, though. It's like in a little valley. Well, at least we know we were going the right way. And it's also like part of a lake. Ooh, wow, look at that. There's like caribou, elk, or whatever over there. But what, like I was saying earlier, basically the purpose of the road mod is to add a lot more realism to it. It's not as, the roads aren't quite as perfect and like paved, like the way a modern road would be. So you get some really nice improvements in that way. Let's quick save right here. That's pretty easy. I don't think we really have much use for regular wolf pelts. Pretty sure we're set on those for now. Make our way towards Helgen. Oops, sorry. It's definitely something cropping up. Here we go. Oh, shit. So it's just I guess it's just a regular frostbite spider. Somehow it fucked me up earlier though, that's for sure. Whoa. Cool. We got him. Maybe it's just a really big one, I guess. Feel like I could maybe turn up my mouse sensitivity a little bit, but I'll probably just leave it for now. Let's turn it up just a little bit. Settings. It's probably under gameplay. There we go. Let's just try this. I think some of it has to do with the very specific way I'm sitting right now, but I think we've actually passed that house already. Kinda don't care to get in another fight with a wolf right this minute. We've been in like a few already today, or I guess just the one wolf fight that is, but still, like, I just assume pass through at this point. I think the weather's about to change. Might want to break out the face mask. Then if it gets worse, we'll bring out the break out the collar as well. Oops, didn't mean to do the console command. Yeah, it looks like our character is perfectly warm currently. Not an issue just yet. Okay, cool. Looks like we're well on our way toward Helgen, so yeah.
Is there any way you'd rather spend the day than drinking honey brew mead?
This guy's pretty funny.
Drink honey brew mead with a winch on each arm?
That's all they do. Just walk around talking about honey brew mead. I wonder if you spend the time like hanging out and drinking with them, if it's like becomes part of a quest though. Maybe. Damn dude, I'm really hungry. Haven't eaten that much today. Probably gonna be a bit, just a little bit of a short stream for that reason. Just so I can make sure I get some proper dinner tonight and have some clothes I gotta put away from my trip. Yes, still gotta do that. Who's this? Let's see.
I've been
Hunter.
hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Cool. Quick save. Just because, you know, every time like 10 or so minutes pass, it's like, some shit pops out right this second and I die, then I kind of lose those 10 minutes, you know? Can't get them back. Wow, this looks good though. I'm pretty positive that the weather mod I use is Vibrant Weathers. It's certainly in my mod list. Boy, it really has some nice looking effects. Good, really good lighting. Speaking of like interesting weather, there was a ton of like really cool fog effects in San Diego. Saw fog all the time, pretty much. Especially in the mornings, you know. Okay, so I don't totally know what's gonna happen. Holy shit. I guess everything's been body turns to ash. Survive the attack. Read the journal. Okay. Hard to believe I filled up that hole. Warn the residents of Wood. Yeah, I don't really want to read this whole thing. You know what though? We probably don't need this anymore. It's probably not super cold where we are. Good night, Amanda. I love you too. What do we got? Warn the residents of Riverwood about the dragon attack. Okay. Guess that's what we're doing. Riverwood. So that should give us a little node, right? That's weird. It's not giving us a node of exactly where Riverwood is. But I think we want to go this way to get to Riverwood. Pretty sure. I've found with the way that I have my map configured so that it's not like always showing like dots and arrows and shit. Yeah. You gotta, if you're trying to like, say you're at a four-way intersection, then you get lost. Disoriented, rather. And you gotta pick one of four directions in order to figure out which way you're going to get to your destination. You gotta walk a ways, like a minute, then stop, then check the map, and that kind of helps you figure out, like, okay, like, did I move in the direction that I intended to move, or did I mess that up somehow? So we're at an intersection. I guess we want to go right, looks like. Okay.
Nothing here after all.
I've been hunting a fit. Take a look.
Sometimes these guys have valuable things on them. The bear pelt. Those are kind of tough to come by, actually. I don't think we need our hood right now. We probably don't need the cloak or whatever either, but I think I'll leave that on. It's like a little foggy out. Basically, always got to make sure you're dressing appropriately for the, excuse me, frigid mountain weather. And all this grass is part of the Northern Grasses mod, which I guess takes grass from like 5 or so other grass mods and combines them. Yep. Combines them all into the one mega grass mod. It's not necessarily that it puts in like substantially more grass than what you would have with, say, for example, a standalone, like a different standalone grass mod. It's more of that picks some of the best elements from different authors and puts those various elements in separate places, not so that there's not necessarily overlap, more that you just get like the best of everything, the best of all worlds when it comes to your grass mods. So here we are in Riverwood on the Dragonborn quest. We have to warn the townspeople of the coming dragon, I guess.
I saw a dragon.
What? Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valet. Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
You know, Dorothy, with all those vegetables I've been growing lately, I was thinking we could make a right lovely stew.
Okay.
It was as big as the mountain.
We can probably go do that right now. It wouldn't take too long.
It's nice. It
Yeah,
flew
me
right
as
over
well.
the barrel.
You see, let me guess.
That guy's always hanging out drinking. Kind of a funny character. Alright. Yeah, we know which way Whiterun is. It's really not very far. Let's go do that. We do want to like kind of work through various quest lines. For example, we haven't started. I think we've started a number of quest lines, but we haven't started Thalmor quest line that I'm aware, and we haven't started any of the vampire quest line, and we've just barely started the Dragonborn quest line. So that's 3 right there that we've got to work on, and because we've already made some progress on the mage quest line. I guess that's really like the only one I've been working on, I think. Oh, I guess I started the Imperial Legion questline. Yeah, that one's already started, and the mage questline's already started, so we don't need to worry too much about those 2 right Again, it's been another 10 or so minutes, so let's go ahead and save just in case. There's a deer, farmer. It's fun playing as a rogue because these like random people that you occasionally come across on the roads and such, you can just basically attack them, take their stuff, and it really works like from a role-playing perspective. Here it's like looking like summertime, so I don't think we can ditch the cloak for the time being. That's so if you notice the weather kind of changed like rather quickly right there. That's one of the only criticisms I've heard about the vibrant weathers is that I think it's like a statistical probability that because the weather mod has such an insane amount of like variables and like possible weather effects, that what you sometimes find is it will switch between a couple of like drastically different weather effects in a really short amount of time, to where it's like a little abrupt. But damn, it looks really good. What time is it? 5:45 p.m. So it's sunset here in Whiterun, and I feel like Vibrant Weathers is really impressing me at the moment. And then we got the water too, and vanilla, I think like better vanilla trees, and I think we might have like 2 or 3 tree mods, but I feel like better vanilla trees is like the main one. Then we got, I think it's called immersive roads. What else? JK Skyrim or something like that. JK's Skyrim. I think that's the one for like updating the houses of all the major cities, so that would include Whiterun. We got Northern Grasses. See, I know a lot of the mods I have. Oh, you know what? Why the fuck have I been running this whole time? Could have been using my mount. It's okay. Let's go ahead, warn the Jarl. Next time we need to make like a solid trek, we're certainly gonna break out the mount. So for now, I just kind of want to start this quest.
Halt!
Ooh.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Will this change your mind?
Fine. But
Nice.
we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Seems like we do pretty well with persuasion. I wonder, is it something built into the game? Do the female characters generally have much better luck persuading than the male characters? It probably takes that into account. And then go over here. Up here, up here, up here. Okay. In through here. Feeling a bit thirsty. Okay, we're well hydrated. Does our character get drunk at all?
Telling what it means.
I think so.
What would you have me do then?
What's the
Nothing?
meaning of this interruption?
My
Jarl
lord,
Balgrup
please.
is not
This is
receiving
no
visitor.
time for rash
Well,
action.
that explains why
I
the
just think
guards
we
let
need
you
more
in.
information before
Come
we
on then.
act.
The Jarl
I
will want to
just-
speak to you personally.
Who's
Keep
this
your
then?
distance. Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met when he became Jarl. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
So, you were at Helgen.
I've got my
You
eyes.
saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay, cool. So I think he sends you to go get the golden claw of something something. Maybe not. I don't, or maybe you go talk to, I don't remember. Fuck.
Come to
Certainly done
Dragon's
this quest
Reach to
before.
discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the Great Warriors. What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting
Farengar,
on his Jarl's
I think
throne.
I found someone
Not
who
over
can help
here
you with
in the
your
wizard's laboratory.
dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You are eager to begin your... I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak.
Don't
Go
we
to
already
Bleak
have
Falls
the
Barrow,
Dragonstone?
find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his...
Farengar!
Let's see, where did he go? Where did the Jarl go? He was just right
Farengar,
here.
you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
Is he upstairs? Yeah, he's upstairs. Okay.
Not now.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Okay, so here we go fight the dragon. We discover that we're dragonborn.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
No, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Than anything I've ever seen.
Sorry guys, I just wanted to read some of these books to get them out of the way, so... Ooh. This one is not quite a regular book, but a bit of a Bible. Okay, follow the Daedric Prince Maria, Lady of Decay, Ruler of Shadows, and Patron of revolting creatures and people. Nearby foes suffer weakness to poison. Fuck yeah. That sounds
The Watchtower.
ideal for us.
No, my lord. just certainly...
Because we certainly do use poisons.
I never ran so fast in my
Nice,
life.
nice.
I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest.
I think our skill, putrefy or whatever, counts as poison, right? Putrefy. Disease damage? Does disease damage count as poison damage? Maybe, maybe not. Might have to check on that.
Ireleth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I want you to use, but I haven't forgotten. Acid, and please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Shield.
Good. Don't fail me.
Okay.
I'll see you with the
Come
watchman.
along. I would
Soon as
very
the
much
rest of
like
the
to see
men
this
gather.
dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both.
Okay, let's do it.
I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
Feeling a bit hungry. We have food on us. Okay. And we can... Man, it looks nice at night. You can grab a little water from one of these pools as well before we go too far. Okay, here we go. Water scan empty. You are not close enough to drinkable water. Ooh, maybe this water doesn't. Maybe, okay, yeah. I guess you can't quite interact with that water properly, apparently. I mean, yeah, we do need to make sure that we have water on our persons at all times. But I believe there's an inn, like, right over here. We could go take a peek at. We might be able to get some better water. These torchlights are a bit much. They're not quite emitting the proper amount of light.
Come on in. Just stoke
And then
the
this
fire.
audio is a
This
little
is a
fucked up
boat
in
that
here.
scams staunch protectors.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to Of course.
Okay,
Need anything else? Just
so do that. There we go. Gotta make sure our character is hydrated at all times. Come back outside. And yeah, that torch is not quite emitting light properly. It's kind of fucked up. I suppose I'm gonna want to look into that at some point. Probably got too many torch effects kind of stacking up at the same time. So, whoops. I feel like our putrefy effect might actually come in handy in this fight. So I think I'll play through this fight. It doesn't take too long, or it's not too crazy of a fight. Oops. It's weird how we have a couple of waypoints. But anyway, I was saying this. I don't think this fight takes too long. We can complete this fight and then carry on afterwards. Okay, so that's obviously some kind of a glitch. Or did I beat her to it? I guess I beat her to it, huh? Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it wasn't necessarily a glitch.
Be careful. No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks
True.
bad, but we've got to figure out what happened.
Damn, look at that
And
moon.
if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
It's coming. Okay. Holy fuck. Don't kill him before I get a chance. Where's he going now? Fuck. This is not really a style of combat that I do super well in. Where the fuck is he?
Report to me, dragon! That's it! We'll bring that bastard down!
If I can just stand up. There you go. Put the bead on him.
Holy fuck.
Take him down! It's our best chance! Mercy!
Keep firing!
This what you want, huh?
No, not like this.
Fuck. Fuck. Now I can't remember my key binding for my healing spell. I thought maybe I could hide.
Slay the dragon.
Thought maybe I could hide where I was standing and like just out of the range of his flame or whatever. But that didn't work out at all. Okay, focus. Clairvoyance, frost, healing winds. Sparks. Okay.
You can't defeat me. You can't hide from me. No, not like this.
You are free, Al-Quran. Your defeat brings
Now you're going to pay.
Fuck.
Tolo, save us! It's a dragon! Mercy! Dragon! No, not like this.
Thori Duhin Saleko Sabandar.
Fuck.
Ritgra. I have forgotten what
Oh fuck. Damn. It's a tough ass fight. Let's see where it puts us back in. I hope it's near the fight and not back in Riverwood or some shit. guess we'll find out. Okay, yeah, it's outside the inn. That makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna call it there, guys. We'll pick it up next time. Gotta eat some dinner. I'll try to stream a bit more this week and maybe next week as well. More than usual, that is, because I know I took a couple weeks off while I was on work trip and some vacation time. So anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. We finally got the Dragonborn questline started. It's obviously a really fun fight to pick up on next time. So thank you for tuning in, guys. It's going to be Ragnar NV signing off.